It is 7:54 a.m. I'm about to leave to the airport. I'm currently in my room that I grew up in San Diego, and I'm about to move to Miami. I'm pretty nervous. I feel like it's gonna hit me, but I just wanted to start sharing my journey with you, going from San Diego, I've lived here my whole life, to moving to Miami. And just that, you know, when you're going to go chase a dream or something that you want to do, it's gonna feel scary, you're gonna be nervous, but I truly do feel like you can't grow in your comfort zone. So I'm excited to share this new journey with you guys, and I will see you guys in Miami. Alright, so I'm giving you guys a little tour. So this is gonna be my office, and then when we come in, this is the kitchen. I am obsessed. I'm so excited to film here. This is the living room, and then that's the view. It is so pretty right now. And then I will take you guys here. So this is my bathroom. Today I went to the store and I bought some things, hey. And pretty simple. And then this is my bedroom, and that's the view. And here's a walk-in closet. I have all my suitcases in there. But yeah, guys, this is my new apartment. I love it so much. So the bathroom connects to also the bed, the living room and everything. So yeah, I can't wait to show you guys once it's all done. I'll take you guys outside with me. This is the balcony, and this is the view. Hello beautiful, welcome to my YouTube channel. I know the last few clips was me showing you how I just moved from San Diego to Miami, and I have been here for about 2 months. I absolutely love Miami, and I'm so excited that I made the jump and the risk to come, even though it was a little bit scary to move across the country. But I really want to take today to share with you a little bit more of where I came from and my story, because I think it'll give you a really good idea that, you know, I went from, you know, being really insecure, having really low self-esteem, wounded feminine energy, to now having high self-esteem and confidence in myself, healing my divine feminine energy, and also loving myself enough to go after my dreams and my desires. I want to start from my childhood because I think that will give you a really good idea of where I came from, how I grew up, and how every little thing that happens to you really does affect your mindset and your belief in yourself. But that even if your childhood wasn't perfect, you have the control to change your life in the present moment and go after all of your dreams. I want you to know and see that anything that you desire in this life is possible as long as you believe in yourself, you heal, you do the work, and that you see that you are worthy of achieving all of your goals and dreams in this life, no matter where you come from, because my life was nowhere near perfect, and I will share all of that with you right now. I will share stories that I've never shared on the internet before and be very vulnerable with you, but I really just want you to start believing in yourself. I know that it can be really hard if maybe you didn't have parents that told you that you could achieve anything, but I am here to tell you that you can. I was born in Guadalajara, Mexico. I am half Mexican and half Persian. My parents met in Los Angeles and they separated when my mom got pregnant. So my mom, when she was pregnant, she decided to go back to Guadalajara to be with her family while she was pregnant pregnant, and growing up most of my childhood, I grew up with a single mom. Because my mom was a single mom, she had to work, so I started going to daycare when I was 5 months old, and that was pretty much my life growing up. When I started at school, I would go to school and then go to daycare after my mom picked me up. Growing up in Mexico with a single mom was very rare during that time, and growing up I always felt like the outcast. I had a very hard time fitting in and making friends, and I was constantly seeking the approval and acceptance of others. I just had very low self-esteem, and I felt really insecure that my dad was not there with us. When I was 5 years old, my mom decided that we were going to move to Tijuana so that she could work in the United States and it would be faster to get my papers so that we could come to the United States. So we literally sold everything and we moved to Tijuana to this small apartment. Soon after we got to Tijuana and I started preschool, I had a father-daughter dance in my school, and I remember I was wearing the most beautiful princess-like yellow dress. And I remember that day I felt so confident for the first time, I would say, in my life. To then, when I got there, the teacher removed me from the dance and had me wait in the principal's office because my dad was not there. I remember how sad I felt, but I never told my mom anything because I never wanted her to feel bad. I knew that she was trying her best and that it wasn't her fault. And that's really where it all started, where I started to neglect my emotions and my feelings and pretty much shove everything down and pretend like things weren't happening. This is where a lot of my wounds started, because it started by me invalidating my feelings, my emotions, disconnecting from my heart so that I didn't feel that pain that I felt growing up of, you know, not only not having my dad there, but also feeling very alone, because a lot of the time I was at school and at daycare, so I didn't have my mom with me. Growing up, I had a hard time setting boundaries, saying no, loving myself. Since I hadn't spent my whole life feeling like the outcast, I just wanted to be accepted and loved by others, even if that was at the expense of what I truly wanted. And I really didn't know how to honor my feelings and my emotions. When I turned 6 years old, my mom found a job in San Diego, so every single day she would leave the apartment at 6 a.m. She would wake me up, I would lock the door after her, and I would get ready for school, have my breakfast, and then the babysitter would come and pick me up, do my hair, and take me to school. So I really had to learn how to be independent because there was no other choice. But what this created is that it created this hyper masculine energy in me that I really felt like I had to do everything on my own and I couldn't rely on others, and I really felt like the only person I had was myself. We moved to the United States when I was 10 years old. I finally got my papers, my mom remarried, and now I was the girl that didn't spoke any English. So I would get made fun of in kids, and kids would, you know, try every chance that they could to throw jabs at me, at my accent, and you could imagine what this did to my already low self-esteem that I had. I was so excited to finally be in the United States because Mexicans look at the United States as this place that has unlimited potential to live out the American dream, and I know how many sacrifices my mom had made so that we could come to the United States. So I truly made it my life's purpose and mission to make her proud and be successful. In 8th grade, we moved to this nicer area. I finally was speaking fluent English, and for the first time I truly felt a lot more confident in myself. I was able to make friends, but the reality is that I still had very low self-esteem. I was still constantly looking for the approval and the acceptance of others and not being my true, most authentic self. In 10th grade, I started my health and fitness journey. I lost weight and I was starting to feel a lot more confident in my body, and I really spent, I would say, the rest of of high school and all of my early 20s, just focusing on building my self-confidence and self-esteem, because that was the one thing that I lacked pretty much growing up my whole life. I went to college for 2 years, and then when I was 20 years old, I decided that I was going to start my own business to help women reach their health and fitness goals and become the best version of themselves. In the past 4.5 years, I've had the privilege of working with hundreds and hundreds of women, helping them lose weight, build muscle, feel more confident in themselves. But the more women that I worked with, the more that I realized that feeling confident in your body is only a portion of the equation to living an extraordinary life. During the past 4 years of me building my business from 0 to multiple 6 figures, I burnt myself out. I neglected myself and my health in the process of me just achieving this financial goal. And I see that this is very common with a lot of women, is that they neglect themselves and their health for everyone else, their careers, their family, and they end up being in a place where they are not happy with their life, and they question how they even got there in the first place. And I understand, because that was me. At the same time that I was building my business, my dad got diagnosed with cancer, and he passed away a 1.5 years ago. You can imagine how hard that was for me to still push through and continue to build my business, even with everything else going on with my dad. But my dad was the most hardworking and most disciplined person I've ever met, and he taught me that I have control of my thoughts and what I tell myself. And he pretty much taught me how to be one of the most positive people that I've ever met in my life. He taught me how to change the way that I have the outlook on things, so that I have situations to help me in a positive way, rather than dwell on a situation and allow it to drag me down. He was very spiritual, and he taught me the power of meditation, breathing, getting connected to your heart, and really following your life's purpose, because that is the only way that you'll be truly happy in this life. He taught me to believe in myself, and he was the biggest supporter, as well as my mom, that I could really achieve anything as long as I was willing to put in the work. Working really hard throughout the years, I was able to build my dream body and my business, but I got to a point where I still wasn't happy, even though I had those things, because I neglected myself and my health in the process of doing all of those goals. I focused on healing my feminine energy, going deeper into my spirituality journey, truly getting connected with God and having a relationship with him, because growing up, I went to a very strict Christian church, so I had a lot of resistance with having a close relationship with God. I started to focus on my health again. I ended a long-term relationship, and I really just focused all in on becoming the best version of myself, not only career-wise, but just feeling fully confident with who I was inside and out. In the past 6 months, I was able to move to Miami from San Diego across the country. I lost 10 pounds, and I truly am the happiest I have been in a very long time, because I am truly living in alignment with my life's purpose. And now that I've been able to heal, I truly see the difference of not only feeling confident in your body, but also healing my feminine energy, learning about relationships and polarity, learning how to set boundaries, and what is required for you to attract a healthy, high-value, masculine man, so that you can not only have the body of your dreams, but also be brave enough to go after your dream passions and desires, and also have your dream partner as well, because you can have it all. That is exactly what I am going to help you do. Now, as I have healed my feminine energy, I realize that even though taking action is important, you can work smarter by working with God so that you do not have to burn yourself in the process of getting to your goals, and really allowing God to guide you so that you can attract all of your desires to you and really get to your goals a lot faster than just working really hard. God is really calling me to go deeper and help you really heal your divine feminine energy and build your self-esteem and self-confidence so that you can go out and live the life that you desire. If you resonate with any of this, then make sure to subscribe and follow my newsletter below so that you don't miss any videos in the future. I want to end this video by sharing a letter that my dad gave me before he passed away, because I know not everyone had uplifting parents, but you deserve to hear this too. Continue to discover your life's purpose, clarify your mission, and live up to your dreams, because only then can you get to know yourself and discover your uniqueness and truly be happy. As they say, follow your bliss, aka your calling, and happiness and success will follow you. Keep on shining because the world needs you. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.